Ryan Anderson joining us from the sidelines. Allie LaForce. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Mitchell. They set a pick. Down low. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Mobley. Miami grabs the miss. Jaquez up top. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Merrill. Pass to Tyson. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Now Hero to the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Merrill left side. And here's Allen. Counted by Adebayo. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
To the paint. Jaquez, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Mobley outside. 6 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. Jaquez grabs the board. Wiggins looking around. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Tyson. Pass to Allen. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hero with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Outside Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing. Hero right side. That shot off. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Merrill. Jaquez grabs the board. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Miami shooting their first free throw this game. That one misses for Hero. Pass to Wiggins. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Jaquez. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jaquez has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
There's Tyson. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Outside Jaquez. Outside Mitchell. From 13, Cavaliers with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And Allen gets it to go.
Jared Allen continues to do the dirty work down low. This guy is so fundamentally sound.
Now Mitchell. No points so far. Wiggins for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Tyson. Puts up a three. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat leading by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Hero. And there's the screen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
Second free throw, no good. Porter from outside. Powell pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Ware. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Smith. The putback. Out to Powell. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Ball no good. Miami leading by 7. Ware the screen. Here's Smith. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. The steal. Pass to Ball. Fires it. Ball with another miss. So it's Miami now. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got his first points of the game.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Porter. Got it. Mitchell with the ball. Still no points. Inside. Here's Wiggins. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
It's Merrill on the wing. From the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Now, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Hunter with some nice D. Cavaliers trail by 8. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Wade. And here's Porter outside. And Cleveland another 3.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. .141 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. Here's Mobley. Jaquez grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. There's a screen by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. There's the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And Cleveland another three.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Now Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 6.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. When the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
There's a screen. Down low. Here's Jaquez. And he can't bank that one in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Merrill outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Heat on offense. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Adebayo. And here's Mitchell. The kick out to Wiggins. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. 10 points for him.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Pass to Merrill. Mobley outside. They set the screen. Rebound Miami. Now here's Hero. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen on the wing. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got 6.
Wow, how about the finesse on the drive to the cup? Jared Allen gets better every time he hits the floor.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Miami shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
They set the pick. Mitchell into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The three. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
And there's the drive. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Allen. And Cleveland has possession. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Mitchell misses. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. From deep, Mitchell. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. 1:58 left in the third quarter.
Miami foul. Davion Mitchell. First team foul.
1:51 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ball no good. Heat leading by 6. To the middle. Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Pass to Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Ooh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Adebayo with a steal. Here's Wiggins. Hunter with the rebound. Cavaliers trip by 10. The 3 from Ball. The shot won't fall. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Takes a 3. Ball no good. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one falls for Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
They set the pick. Here's Hero. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Miami out in front. They lead by 13.
46.
And time to step away. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. Here's Jovic. Covered by Mobley. Now Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Second chance effort. Can't get the layup. Heat leading by 13. Inside. Out to Powell. Out to the wing. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Hero. Driving in. Here's Jovic. The offensive rebound. Out to Powell. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 ball. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Down low. Another shot. And Powell with the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 13.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
And it's Miami's ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Cash from downtown.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Here's Powell. Now Jaquez. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. It's good from beyond the arc.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Adebayo. Confident take by Adebayo.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint. Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Jaquez. Oh, a great move.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Adebayo sets a screen. Mitchell drives down. Adebayo powers down the alley-oop.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Davion Mitchell.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Here's Hero. There's the drive. Banks it home. Big shot.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown. Yes, sir, with the three. And he commits the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Heat.
So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Cleveland calls timeout. They're losing by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Adebayo. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. The three is in. the Heat taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is home.